Pal Tim discover dollar bin gold in local comic book shops across the Tampa Bay area. And let's go ahead and talk about this #1 issue of Night Force. Well, this one's just a replacement copy for me. It's always hard to find this book in good shape where it's been trimmed right. I actually met Gene Colon, and I got him to sign my book before he, I believe he passed away, but this was several years back, and I only have the signed copy of the #1, so I wanted to replace that #1 with another nice copy, and I found this one in the dollar bin, and I couldn't argue with this nice priced book at $1. Then we are moving on to another beautiful cover, David Mack. I never got the full series of White Tiger. I think I got the first issue, the second issue, maybe the 6th issue. It was the new White Tiger. Wasn't really huge into it, but I'm starting to go back and get all of those David Mack covers. So this is a fill-in issue for me at $1. Who would argue with a nice, beautiful David Mack White Tiger? Not a lot of value here, just a beautiful aesthetic. Then we have a nice Granov cover, Black Widow, #4 out of 4. This is a 4-issue miniseries. Thought it was really cool. Once again, another beautiful cover. Not a lot of value, but these Black Widow books will probably increase in value when the new Black Widow film comes out. So anything Black Widow that I see in the dollar bins that I don't have, I pick it up. And this is one of them. Beautiful. And then, of course, I got issue #3, which also has this beautiful Black Widow and Daredevil cover. That's just absolutely gorgeous. I just love the way she's just sitting in the chair so comfortably. We've got another beauty cover here to take home for $1. Then we've got Black Panther, black and white Prelude. This is issue #50. It's got this beautiful black and white cover with the red title. This was Christopher Priest at the height of his writing, I believe. I think Black Panther is just something he should continue to work on. And this one is where Black Panther goes street level. And it is just a really cool cover by Andy Kubert. And a really good read as well. And just to let you know, these are dollar bin finds. Look, this wasn't even in a bag and board. This is a raw copy. And as you can see, it's a beautiful raw copy. And I like to report on these ASAP. I don't put them in new bags and boards. This is the real deal here, guys. This is how I find them. This is how you get to see them. Of course, I will replace the bags and boards and gently place them inside my collection to fill all those gaps. And then we have this beautiful Doctor Who #4, Supremacy of the Cybermen miniseries. This was one of those cool little miniseries that they did. We've got a Cyberman cover. This is cover C. Really beautiful cover of a Cyberman striking a pose with his weapon, which is kind of funny because normally they shoot something from here. They don't normally carry guns. So I thought that was kind of cool. Plus, I love this skull over here. That's really neat. That's Doctor Who #4 of 5, Supremacy of the Cybermen. Here is another cool Green Lantern cover. This is Green Lantern, and there's no number. Look, the number's gone. Huh? Misprint? Can you say misprint? Yep. This has got a beautiful, I believe, Dave Gibbons cover. Len Wein. We've got Sharkbait and the Flash, the Shark. I've always loved DC's version of the Shark. He's kind of cool. I try to grab as many things as I can. Oops, am I getting out of focus there, or is it just me? There we go. Yep, Green Lantern, Shark, the Shark, and co-starring the Flash. Just a really good buy for $1. Couldn't say no to that one. Here's a nice key. We've got Captain Marvel what is it, 21? Yep, this is the one that I believe that people are looking for because it's got a cameo appearance of one of the females that didn't quite make it in the movie, but maybe in the next film. I can't remember her name, but she's got that short buzz cut, if I remember correctly. I want to say it's like Coral Vell or something like that, but this is a key issue of Captain Marvel, and I nabbed it out of the dollar bin. Here's another Dark Horse Comics. I've been getting these every time I visit the same comic book store. This one here is #9. This one here is a first appearance of James Bond in comics. And we've got, well, not in comics, but in Dark Horse Comics. And then we've got RoboCop, which is looking kind of cool there. This is a Lago cover. I think it's Javier Lago. I think that's that's his name. I'm not sure. But once again, I'm just outside the comic book store, so this is coming from off the top of my head. Comic Knowledge, number 9, Dark Horse Comics. Beautiful RoboCop cover. We've got Wonder Woman, number 1. This is pre-52, Secret Origins. This one here tells us a lot about Wonder Woman and how Hippolyta became Wonder Woman. This has got a beautiful John Byrne cover. This is the one time that she doesn't look like Reed Richards. John Byrne has a tendency to make all his characters look like Reed Richards, and this one actually looks like Wonder Woman. Nice, beautiful pull for $1. This originally was a $4.95 book back in 1998, so that'll give you an idea of the type of comic that is. Oh, look at this. We've got a nice Supergirl official adaptation of the movie in beautiful shape. We've got little spine tick right in here, little one right in there. But for this book, it's hard to pull at this price. This just is dying for Helen Slater's autograph. This is based on the really, really bad film of Helen Slater. Oh, what's that? Yep, Jose Garcia Lopez cover and a Dick Giordano cover. Wow, look at that. Oh, wait, what else is that? Look at that. Look at that. We have a very unique image on a cover here. This is Supergirl, the movie adaptation, number 1. I got it cheaper than the actual price of the comic back in the 90s. There we go, brother. There we go. 1985. Sorry, 1985. And look at this. This is what everybody's been looking for. And la-di-da, found it in the dollar bin. This is the Last Avengers story, book 2. This here has a first appearance or cameo appearance or arguably a first appearance of the new Benji Parker from the new Spider-Man book written by J.J. Abrams and his son. Yeah, I wasn't going to get caught up with all the hype on that one, but hey, if I stumble across something like this that was on Comic Tom just this week, I am not going to say no to it. Yes, look at those nails. Ooh, look at those nails. I'm getting ready for my Halloween event. Yep, starts this Wednesday. Spooky, spooky river water tours. Check us out. Back to the comic. This is book 2 of the Marvel Alternaverse. This is the Last Avengers story. Let's see, who did the cover on this one? This is an Ariel Olivetti cover. Very cool. Cool find to see a Comic Tom comic book in the dollar bin. I mean, they're out there, guys. Maybe you should all listen to Russ and get yourselves, comic book shop owners, get yourselves that comic collector app. Because, yes, you have people like me who are very knowledgeable going through your dollar bins and taking all that wonderful gold. The Last Avengers story. Beautiful. Oh, what is this? Could it not be another book from the new Avengers? Number 40. This is the other one that everybody is clamoring about. Also in the dollar bin. How it got there? Well, because the new Avengers hasn't been in the back issue bins for quite a while. A lot of them have been filtering out to the dollar bins. And because this new story arc is so new, nobody knew. So here we go. We've got new Avengers, number 40. Brian Michael Bendis, okay, and Jim Cheung. Beautiful work by Del Impanzer as well. That's it, guys. We've got a beautiful set of books for under 20 bucks. Now, I do want to brag about something else. I went to a thrift store today as well, and I had to rescue this guy from the thrift store. I couldn't believe he was sitting right there in the counter just as I walked through the door, and I got him for a really great price. This is above and beyond my $20 that I spent on my back issues there. Less than $20 for those back issues. But look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my God, this is absolutely gorgeous. For those of you who don't know, this is a G.I. Joe Atomic Man figure, and he is in gorgeous shape. I mean, the paint job on his hair is all there. Look at that. No burn marks whatsoever. His uniform is nice and crisp. His leg is a bit loose. Not too bad. But I can feel the rubber band on the interior. It's nice and taut. Just looking really good. Mike Power has never looked better. Mike Power, the Atomic Man, used to be in my original collection, and I still have the original. Now I have two. All I need to do is get him his helicopter blades so I can display this bad boy. Yep, and all of his little mechanics work. And you know what? Sometimes you find these, and there's a lot of yellowing going on in the biometrics there, and there's just not a lot of yellowing on this one. It just looks really good. Let's see if I can get his eye to work. Let's see if I can get that eye to work. Got to get the sun, catch the sun, and his eye will light up. Nope, doesn't want to work for me. There's no sun out today. Oh, there is, but just can't seem to catch it on film. Actually, he's kind of like doing it right now. Oh, there he is. Say goodbye to Mike Powers, Atomic Man. There you go. Got him. Got him for a great, great price. Couldn't say no to, I mean, 25 bucks, guys. 25 bucks for a beautiful Atomic Man at a thrift store. They had no idea what he was. They had no idea what he was. I mean, they kind of did. They knew there was a vintage G.I. Joe, but he was just super crisp. That's all I got for you today, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so that everyone in the Tampa Bay area will know all the comic goodness that people are missing. That's all I have for you today. Please stay tuned for the next great episode of Hauling Booty, brought to you by Mylar Madness. Thank you, guys. Thank you all my local comic shops in the Tampa Bay area.